break down with you how to make six figures in 6 months with an online business, even if you're brand new to making an income online. So I'm so excited to share that with you. You might want to grab a pen and paper, take some notes, or you might just want to make sure you screenshot some of the pages that I'm going to be sharing with you, because I'm going to show you how to do all of that working 2 hours a day. How the heck that is possible. I'm going to be covering all of that with you. So I think we are ready to get here. So again, thanks everybody for jumping on. Let me share my screen and we're just going to get rocking and rolling. You showed up on time, so we're just going to get here and get started on time. Let me get everything set up here. Disable. Okay, perfect. So today what we're going to talk about is no grind needed. I always say you don't need grind to make money, you just need grit. And what I mean by you need grit is you just need the ability to be consistent for 2 hours a day and master some skills. That's it. No different than anything you do. If you go to school to be a nurse, you got to master a lot of skills to be a nurse. So today you're going to learn how to no grind needed, learn the proven 2 hour a day online business blueprint. You guys, I'm going to rock your world today. You're going to discover how everyday people just like you and I are creating an income online without tech skills and without the burnout and without working around the clock. That was so important to me. How can I make more money in less time and have more time with my family? So if that's you, you're definitely in the right place. So today I'm going to walk you through the exact blueprint that I use. This blueprint took me from burned out and overwhelmed to 6 figures in 6 months with no followers, no money spent on ads, and no direct messaging anyone. And one of my favorite parts about making 6 figures in 6 months is I got my life and my time back. And the other thing I loved is the fact that I didn't have to bother any friend or any family to be able to build that income. So this can work for you, even if you're brand new, okay? So you don't need any experience about making an income online. This works for you, even if you've tried and failed before. And this works for you, even if you don't know where to start. That's why you are here, right? And that's what we're gonna help you do today. So screenshot this, because you will hear some income streams or income claims. That is their income that they made. That is not giving you a claim that you can make that type of income. This is for educational and informational purposes only. What you do with this today is literally 100% up to you, okay? Just wanted to get that out of there. So I just want to introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill. I'm hanging out with you from Kansas today. But if I go back to 2022, my life was completely different. I was struggling until I discovered this blueprint. I tried for years to make a decent income in network marketing, and I thought the harder I worked, the more I would make. And in reality, that's not what happened. The harder I worked, the more guilt I dealt with, and the more less money I made because I wasn't spending as much time with my family. Then I discovered this blueprint. I actually discovered it on Facebook, by the way, and I discovered this blueprint and I followed it step by step, 2 hours a day. And I started having $900 days. My confidence grew, and I built a business 100% around my family that turned into 6 figures in 6 months. And fast forward to today, now we get to travel the world. Actually, we leave on Saturday, and we're going to be gone for almost 3 weeks. We're going to Italy, we're going to Turkey, and we're going to Greece. And I will tell you what, if somebody would have told me that 2 years ago, I would have said not possible. But today you are going to learn the 5 steps how that is possible, because now I get to teach everyday people just like me how to create this same type of freedom. And this webinar is your first step, my friend. It really is. You're not too late to learn these skills. You're not too late to make an income online. You just haven't had the right plan until now. So let's talk about the exact 5-step system that we use. First is you need to take advantage of the digital world and turn it into an income stream. This is the future. The digital world isn't going anywhere. Why wouldn't you want to understand it and learn skills in the digital space? Second, you're going to learn how to make six figures in the digital space. You're going to see the exact numbers of what it takes. And the next step of the 5-step system is how to attract customers to your online business. You need to have customers to make money, no matter what you do. No matter what type of product you're selling, no matter what type of coach you are, no matter what, customers, clients, buyers is what you need to have success. Next, and the next step 4, is you have to fully automate your business. So it's working for you 24/7. Automations means freedom. Because if you have a system that is constantly working for you 24/7, that means you don't have to work 24/7. And we're gonna break down the 2-hour workday. Right here is the 5-step system that turned into daily pay, okay? So let's break it down. So look at this. They just posted this over the weekend. They took a weekend getaway and made $1,200 over the weekend. You're going to learn exactly how to do that. So step 1, how to take advantage of the digital world and turn it into an income stream. And again, this is the future. The digital world isn't going anywhere, so why wouldn't you want to master making money in the digital space? Because the world has already gone digital. No matter where you go, people are looking at their phone, and no matter the age. So that is something we can all agree on, right? People are always looking at their phone. And that's something that makes sense to me. It's like, how can I take advantage of getting people's attention using social media? And here's why this matters. The digital goods economy, you guys, is already a gigantic $950 billion market. In 2019, it did $950 million in 2019. Okay, why is that important? Because by 2023, it was doing $1 billion a day. It's already now doing $1.2 billion a day. It is projected to be a $3 billion a day business by 2027. That's 2 years away. Do you know how much money is going to be made in this industry? Why not you? Okay, so let's talk about how you can take advantage of the digital world and how you can turn that into an income stream. Yes, why not you? So the first thing you can do is you can create high quality digital products or programs. You can take the time and you can do this. Okay, the downside of that is it can take weeks or even months to create, and then you have to launch it, and then you have to market it. Okay, that is not time freedom. And what if it doesn't sell? See, that right here is why I was terrified to look at the digital space, because I thought I had to create something from scratch. And in 2022, I didn't know anything. What was I going to create? How to be a hot mess express in your 50s? So that wasn't an option for me. The option I chose years and years ago was get involved with network marketing. I didn't know there was a different way. Now, the downside of that is you work hard and most of the profits go into a company's pocket. Now, I love the products. I still use tons of network marketing products. Matter of fact, I have one right here, but I had to work really, really hard for that type of income. Plus, they didn't teach me how to get customers. Only thing I learned in network marketing was to bother friends and family and direct message people. And you have no control and you do not get paid what you're worth. I had got my income to about $7,000 a month in network marketing. And if you guys have ever done network marketing, you know how hard that was. But they did a corporate call. It was actually in 2022, 2 years ago in July it'll be 3 years now, right? In July, and they literally let us know that they were too loose with the comp plan and they were getting rid of one of the bonuses. It was a 10 and 3 bonus that literally built my business. That bonus, after they got rid of that bonus, my income crashed to $3,000 a month. But that wasn't the worst part. I mean, you would think that would be the worst part, but the worst part is a lot of people that were in my team, their income completely went away. You guys, that was the day I realized in network marketing, I'm not my own boss. Somebody else controlled what I could or couldn't make. And that was the day I literally was like, that's it. I need to find something different. And that is when I discovered this time freedom option. And it has been the game changer, not only for me, but for thousands and thousands of other people as well. And it is to promote high quality, proven to sell, done for you digital programs where you get to make 100% profit and the money is directly deposited into your bank account. See, done for you programs gives you the freedom. By selling these programs, you do not have to share your commission. And when I get a customer, it goes into my bank account, not to another customer's bank account. So how can you make 6 figures with done for you programs? Okay, this is where I want you to screenshot this page. So if you're selling a digital program that is $200 or that is $500, you would need 200 customers in the next 6 months to make 6 figures, which is about 7.6 customers a week. If you are selling a product of $900, matter of fact, 900 is my number one selling product, that is only 112 customers. That would be only 4 customers a week. What makes more sense to you, getting 4 customers a week or getting 8 customers a week? See, that made sense to me to promote something of a higher ticket product. Now, you're probably going, okay, Michelle, but how do I find these 4 customers a week? And that's what the next step is. How to attract customers to your online business, okay? Now, the world is your window of unlimited customers. And here's why. Because when you promote something that is digital, guess what? That means it's global. That means anybody in the world.
You guys over here. Hold on. Let me hop on. Hey, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get both of these phones set up on my Kara Revel's Crittenton page and also on my Team Paid Daily page. We're just watching a replay of the webinar with my mentor Michelle and some of the 6 and 7 figure earners inside of my program, Legacy Builders. Woo-hoo! Shout out to my DGC community. Hey, if I invited you, I didn't mean to, and I actually launched a match, which I'm not going to do that because that's not what I meant to do. So give me a second, you guys, to get everything set up. But shout out for all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Take your finger, tap on the screen. That'll help send this live out to more people. And let me get my phone set up. We're just going to watch a little bit of this webinar, and then I'm going to come back and answer any questions you have. So if you have any questions that you already know about digital marketing or affiliate marketing, go ahead and put them in the chat. Also, let me know where you're coming in from. My name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6 and a world traveler, and I'm on here trying to set people free to make an income online from your phone in a couple of hours a day. Is this doable? Absolutely. Do you know why I know that it can be done? Because I'm doing it. You know, I know you can make money online from your phone really simply doing this a couple of hours a day with this proven, step-by-step, systematic approach is because I am doing it. So that's how I know that it works. And there are 50,000 plus of us inside of my community who are also doing it. And so here we go. I'm going to just flip this back around, and then, like I said, I'll be back on in a minute. So Michelle is just giving basically an overview of what digital marketing is and how it works. All right. So
I have a really good friend.
So Michelle is my mentor, and she is the person that created our community. She was able to make over 1 mil in 17 months. Yes, 17 months using the exact same program that I'm using. So she's just a really, really awesome, sweet person, and she is such a dedicated mentor. I just can't say enough good things about her. But this program is amazing. If you know you're already interested, if you've been watching my videos, coming on my lives, you've been seeing people make all this money from their phone, stop waiting, you guys. I wish I could just shake everybody up and go stop waiting. Things are changing in the world so quickly. And really, so many people are going to get left behind, especially if you're in the U.S. And as things happen in the U.S., you know, it affects the rest of the world. So here we go. Let's get back to the webinar.
In a mastermind together. And he literally just partnered up with like 4 other coaches. He does a workout. He's a fitness coach. And he partnered with 4 other people because he doesn't want to do all the work. And these 4 other coaches are doing virtual coaching for him. And I'm only sharing this with you because it's digital. And I helped him see the fact that I don't care if it's coaching. You can coach people from South Africa. You can coach people from Australia, from Spain, wherever you want to go. Anyway, he just launched with 4 other people that are going to do all the coaching. And he hit 6 figures in last month doing this coaching. Why am I telling you that? Because, again, the world is going digital, the e-learning industry. Now, people are able to hire an online coach to get in shape. And 6 figures his first month of launching. And he doesn't have to do any of the work. He's got 4 coaches doing all the work for him. So that is what I'm talking about. The world is your So now that you know that anybody in the world can buy from you if you do something digital, you have to get your business discovered. And so here is the ultimate marketing system. So you build a brand, and that can be a faceless brand. You decide if you want to do faceless or if you want to show your face. Okay. And then we have a strategy, the copy and paste free ad strategy, and you can use social media. Okay. So you have to know how to market. Do you realize most businesses go out of business because they don't know how to market? It has nothing to do with how great the product is or how great their coaching is or how great their service is. It has everything to do with they don't know how to market. So I want to talk to you about the strategies that we've used to build a community to 54,000 people in 2.5 years. Now, we can all agree right now that if a marketing system grew a community to 54,000 people in 2.5 years, it works. And that is what I absolutely love. So the first is classified ads. There is places online in the World Wide Web where you can post free ads. Here's the advantage of this. They're free. And all I did is I would spend 30 minutes in the morning and I would post free ads. Now, if you're an introvert, this is an introvert's dream come true because I could copy and paste free ads. But guess what happened? First of all, I understand the value of video, right? Video marketing is fire today. So I understand the value of video. So I created, complete ignorance on fire, by the way, I created a YouTube video and I put in my free ad. And all of a sudden, 90 days later, I realized that the free ad strategy blew up my YouTube channel. And because of posting free ads, yes, it grew my email list. Yes, it grew my customer base, but it grew my YouTube to now I'm monetized on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'll share a funny story with you. I don't have my YouTube monetization direct deposited because I wouldn't notice it. And I like to notice what I make. So I go in and I automatically had it go through. And I did it like 3 months ago. And then about a month ago, I did it again at $18,000 sitting in there. That's what's paying for the majority of our trip this weekend. Or the rest of this month to Italy and Turkey and Greece is because of being monetized on YouTube. I don't do anything to be monetized on YouTube. You do more than I do on social media, I guarantee it. You probably spend more time scrolling, more time engaging in posts. I literally am able to post free ads and it grew my YouTube channel. That's what I'm sharing with you. When you guys have the right system and you learn to get monetized, that's just free money. That's just extra money from not adding more work. Now, next is using social media. There's 5 billion people on social media, right? 5 billion people. Do you think that you could find out of 5 billion people, if you had the right marketing strategy, do you think you could find four a week to buy from you? 5 billion people, and all you need is 4? Of course, if you know how to market the right way. And that's where most people fail is understanding the marketing process, okay? And that's it, social media. Next is you can do free, or not free, you can do faceless if you want to start that way and build a brand going faceless. I mean, doing something is better than doing nothing, right? So that is the steps in the discovery channel. Super simple, right? Think about it. You can post free ads as copy paste. You've already spending time on social media, so you're just going to take what you're already doing and turn that into an income stream. Now, here's my question for each and every one of you. How many of you have, or how many of you, how did you hear about the webinar today? How many of you, how did you hear about the webinar? Was it social media? Was it your email? Okay, what social media platform? Okay, what social media platform did you hear about it from? TikTok, Facebook, TikTok, Facebook, TikTok, TikTok, social media, TikTok, TikTok, YouTube, a friend, social media, TikTok, TikTok. So there you guys go. So we can all attest that social media works. Not one person said DM. Did you notice that? Not one person said phone call. That's what I'm sharing with you. This is the power of what you have. These strategies that I'm sharing with you is what we used, and that's why you're here. It is a proven system that works, and that's what I absolutely love about it. So now I want to help you get your time back, because I'm not here to have you work harder. I want you to work smarter. Imagine having a fully automated sales process working for you 24/7. You guys, this is what I was so excited about, but I was also terrified about, because I was like, I'm not tech savvy. I don't know anything about automations. How can I get this going for me? Then I discovered that it was pre-built and ready to go. All I had to do is plug in my domain, because branding me, and plug in my payment gateways, so I'm paid directly into my bank account. And I will tell you what, plugging in the payment gateways is no different than setting up a bank account at a bank. Actually, it's easier. And so that's what I love, the simplicity of it. I just had to follow the directions. And in 2 days, I had a fully automated, rejection-free business working for me 24/7. And I loved it. So this page right here that you're looking at, this is all I market. Simple, right? And what I give people is access to a freedom formula blueprint that literally walks them through the strategies that I follow. And I absolutely love that. So here's what happens. This is a process that happens. Okay, so when somebody puts their email in, it immediately takes them to this page. And this has a video. And they're immediately getting this video and this page in their email with the Freedom Formula PDF blueprint. Here's what is so amazing. You guys are going to get excited about this. Between these two videos, 99% of somebody's questions are answered. Okay? 99%. So that 1% of people, if they have questions, guess what they do? They just email me with their questions. Here's what I noticed from doing this for 2 years and almost 10 months. I cannot even believe it. For 2 years and almost 10 months, it's about the same 3 questions over and over again. So guess what I did? I created a video answering those questions. So I don't have to continue to answer the same question over and over again. It's all about automating your business. It's about giving people what they want and you not having to do a lot of extra work. But here's the part I love, because I actually mentor people. And on average, the person that I mentor, 1 out of 20 buy, which means if 20 people put their email in, these are their conversions. If 20 people put their email in between this page and this page, 1 out of 20 are buying. So that would mean 20 emails can turn into 900. So with this math, all you would need is like 10 a day. 10 emails a day, that would turn into 6 figures in 6 months. Based off of these averages. So what you would do, and this is what I absolutely love, what you would do is you would literally just master getting people there. That's it. You don't got to create a product. You don't got to worry about customer service. You just get a master marketing, and you can take the strategies that you learn to get really good with this into anything you do. And here's what's great. You see the system you're looking at right now? It's given to you for $39. After you're inside the program, you pay $39 to have a fully automated, rejection-free business that includes 30 emails that people get access to and can go through. Because the people that don't buy, they go through my email automations, which takes them on the journey to develop the know, like, and trust. I absolutely love this. And here's what I love, $900 a day while having breakfast with my little family. Okay, so if they were having breakfast with their family, that means they made $900 when they were doing what they love. They didn't have to get on the phone with anybody. They didn't have to do anybody. That takes her 3.5 days at their 9 to 5. That's automations working, and I absolutely love that. Here, Ashley added $1,800 a day before 1 o'clock, $900 while on live, and $900 while laying with her son for a nap. That's the power of automations. How cool. Now, you're probably going, okay, but how much time is it going to take, and what all do I have to do? Well, so let's talk about how you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. And I'm going to cover this with you, and I want you to screenshot this, because once you master this, your entire life changes, and you have peace in your life because you're not having to be scrambling and be overwhelmed. So 30 minutes copying, pasting free ads to high traffic websites for free. Copy, paste, post 30 minutes a day. Next, 1 hour a day creating 3 pieces of content. That is your goal, to get your content done in 1 hour a day. Because your video should be about a minute or 45 seconds or 5 seconds, or you determine that. My goal is, I can get now my 3 videos done in 30 minutes a day, but my goal is like 20 minutes on each video. Is it? So the 2 hours a day you're spending consuming social media, just take an hour of that and just create content is all you need to do. And then the other 30 minutes is responding to comments and emails. Because remember what I said, those videos are going to answer 99% of your questions. That other 1%, you'll just spend that 30 minutes a day. These are the activities that generate an income. And that is possible because your business is on autopilot. So those videos in your automated system and your social media posts that you make are constantly working for you 24/7. And I do need to add this because this is really important. When I launched my business on September 10th of 2022, it was a brand new TikTok. Okay? Brand new. And I made $7,000 my first month with this strategy, $14,000 my second month, brand new TikTok. So nope, you don't need following. You just need to be willing to follow a simple to follow system. So I want you to imagine making 100% profit, go from beginner to 6 figures online without bugging friends and family, and having a fully automated business that works for you 24/7, and having a community to support you. This is something that is so important to me because I do not want anybody slipping through the cracks. I wanted people to be able to have support and feel part of something. Our community is 54,100 people. And inside of that, you get to be celebrated, you get to learn, you can ask your questions. So for example, let's say you're brand new and you get an email from somebody that is interested and you do not know how to answer the email. All you got to do is go inside the community and say, hey, this is a question I got. How would you answer it? And you probably have a handful of people give you how they would answer it. That's the power of community. Something else that I do that is so important to me, I know in 90 days, miracle and magic can happen. So we do what's called 90-day runs inside our community. And because of that, in 10 months, we did $29 million went into the company's pocket. On average, the people that I mentor, one customer puts them in profit mode, and they can get their first customer in 7 days. And again, we have over 50,000+ people inside our community. But we do what's called a 90-day run, which I hope you be able to launch and grow your business based off of 90 days, because a lot can happen in 90 days. So I know right now you're probably going, but what are you selling and why are you selling this? Great question if that's what you're thinking right now. Based off of the numbers that I've shared with you, we are selling the Legacy Builders program. And here's why. Because we believe one size doesn't fit all. We love the fact that we can give people options. And I will tell you what, not only giving people options where they have 4 different programs to pick from, because everybody has different goals and everybody has different dreams, but 4 different options, you know what that means, right? You have 4 different income streams. And I will tell you what, you're going to make way more money with 4 income streams than you would 1 income stream. And not only is it a learning program with an interactive community, it is an learning and earning program if you want it to be. And that is what I absolutely love. You're going to get step-by-step training, no fluff. You're going to get done for you funnels and scripts and complete email automations. All you got to do is plug in your information so you can brand you, my friend. You're going to get support from over 54,000 community members. You're going to get that Freedom Formula blueprint that you can give to other people so they can learn step by step how to make an income in digital marketing. You're going to get private mentorship access. Yes, our Legacy Builders call, there's a private exclusive calls just for you every Tuesday where you're going to be put in a breakout room with other entrepreneurs just like you where you guys can learn and grow together. Yes, you're in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. We also have calls on Mondays, we have calls on Thursdays, and we have tech calls if you want to learn more about the tech side. We offer them actually twice a week. I think they're on Tuesdays and Sundays. And last but not least, you get 4 income streams. It is absolutely amazing. So I'm like, okay, wait. If I go to college to learn how to be a dentist, I have to go to college for 4 years, then I have to go, and then I have to become a dentist. This, I can learn an education in the digital space and I can earn at the exact same time. Matter of fact, I really didn't know if I could do this. So when I set my goal in 2022, I was like, I want to learn these skills. Like that's all I said. Ended up making 6 figures in 6 months, took this strategy, ended up turning it into my first million in 17 months. All while working 2 hours a day on my income earning activities. It's changed my family's life. Like when I get off of here with you guys, I'm done for my day. I'm gonna go get my hair done. I'm gonna go shopping with my family. I'm gonna go take my family, my grandkids out to eat, and then we're gonna come back and go kayaking in our backyard because I'm done with my day. My goal is to get done with my day by noon every day. Sometimes I'll do a little bit later because I'll do coaching in my mentorship program. But other than that, my income earning activities are done every day by noon. And that is the freedom I've always dreamed of. The freedom that you have wanted. You are looking in the right place. Now, I shared with you the 90-day run.
All right, you guys, we're going to pause this for a second. Let me flip the camera around. Hey! Because TikTok, let me pull my top up because they'd be like, oh, you got sexual whatever. Because, listen, I'm not a small. So, just want to flip that around. Let me flip this other one around on my Caravels Crittenton because I have my 2 phones on. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome in. Take your finger, tap on the screen. That'll help send us live out. 2 more people. Happy Friday Night Lights. We are just on here because first of all, let me back up. If you don't know me, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler. And I am on here trying to set people free. Free from the 9 to 5, free from the great daily grind, free from anything that you don't want to do, right? Whatever that looks like for you. Whether, for me, I wanted more money, more time, and more freedom to spend with my kids. I'm a mom of 6, but I'm an empty nester, so my babies are grown-ups. And so, it doesn't matter what you're doing, where you come from. You can be a single parent. You can be a single mom, a single dad. You can be a stay-at-home mom. You can have, I came from the corporate side. I'm telling you, it doesn't really matter. This program is done for you on a third to 6th grade level. So just about anybody, if you can watch this TikTok, you can do this program, and you can earn an income from your phone. So So we were watching my mentor Michelle, and we're gonna go back to the webinar in a few minutes. But if you're already interested, if you're somebody who's been sitting on the fence, you've been watching people make this money online, and every day, I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it next week. What are you waiting for? Do you know? I know there's people that have been watching me for months and months and months. Do you know that you could have already earned money on your phone if you had just gone to the link in my bio and put in your information and got started and stopped procrastinating and delaying and coming up with excuses as to why you haven't done it yet or you're going to do it another time and all that stuff? Listen. The time that they say, like, the time to plant a tree was the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The best time to plant a tree, the next best time, let me say it again. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant a tree is right now, right now. So what are you waiting for? Are you afraid? Are you a little on the fence? Do you think everything is a scam? Are you just skeptical? Like, do you think you can't do it? What is it for you? What is your reason that you see people making money from their phones and online every single day of the week and you are not participating? Why? Why are you not? Just checking out the information. So listen, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you, but I have a free guide for you up there in my bio right there. Take you to my website, www.teampaydaily.com, and that is where you get the information and check it out. Just see, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you. But anyway, so right now we're going to go back into this webinar and we're going to listen to Michelle and some of the other 6 and 7 figures in my community. And yeah, let her do all the telling and selling. And the reason I love that part is because guess what? When you join, you don't have to figure out what to say to people because it's already done for you. Like, you get something every single day for you to do. So you don't have to figure out, like, what am I going to say? What am I going to write? What would I make a video about? I don't want to show my face. Look on my page. You'll see a bunch of videos where I have, like, flowers because I have the garden here and I love the flowers. And so I'm always picking. Today I saw like 3 more different kinds of flowers that were out in the garden. And so I have videos where I'm just arranging flowers and have text on the screen, like words on the screen, like, I don't know, how would you like to earn income from your phone while you're doing what you love and stuff like that? Drop a 1 in the comments. And then I put a trending sound, which is just like a latest song or something like that. And people respond and they're like, yeah, I want to know. They'll drop a 1. They'll get the information. So what is it that's stopping you? The only thing really stopping you is you. You got to get out of your head. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You have to decide that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Maybe you have a job you hate. Maybe you love your job. Like I've said before, the job I had before I got married was... I loved my job. I loved my job so much. I got to plug my other phone in. I loved my job so much, I didn't even want to quit. So I'm just hanging out here on a Friday night. This is how simple this is, right? I'm hanging out here on a Friday night. I have both of my phones here. I'm just watching the webinar that I missed. And so I'm like, well, let's have some friends hang out and watch the webinar with me, right? And so that's really all I'm doing. And people will go to the link in my bio and they'll say, like, you know what, I'm interested, I'm ready. Even if it's not something you want to do, at least get the information. See, here's what smart people like you and I do, right? We don't necessarily have to know everything, right? But we do know that we can just look. We can just check it out. We can just take a little teeny looky-loo and see if it's something that would work for us. That's all I did. I was like, I know there's a way to make money online. I knew it wasn't a scam because I knew people were doing it every day. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I didn't drop this phone on the floor. I knew people were making money online every day of the week. So I never had that thing like, well, is it a scam? Of course, there's people that scam everything. You can go buy a freaking... think about this. Subway. Remember when Subway got sued for selling tuna sandwiches that had no tuna in them? Remember that? Do y'all remember that? Yes. They were actually selling tuna fish with no tuna, but they were telling people that was tuna fish. So they got sued, and now guess what? they actually tell you the tuna is made with real tuna. So, anyway, my point is there's people that do stuff that's not right in any industry. But you've got to go and you've got to look for yourself so that you know, so that you're not sitting there like, well, I think everything's a scam. Okay, but when you see somebody that you know, a friend or family member or somebody that's doing it, and you're like, dang, I should have gotten in when it was, when I had the chance, when I had whatever. I don't want y'all to have a whole bunch of regrets. I really don't. So we're going to go back in. We're going to listen to Michelle, and then I will come back and... But again, if you know you're already interested, go ahead, hit the link in my bio. Sorry, on my Carol Reveals Quentin page, this phone, I'm trying to charge it. Hey, John, I don't want to have a co-host right now because we're watching a webinar. So, anyway, so this phone, I didn't charge it. I thought it was charging earlier. I just had laid down to take a little nap, and I slept longer than I meant. And I didn't charge my phone. So I'm trying to charge it now while we're watching the live. And let's see, we have new messages. And so while I'm watching the live, and yeah. All right, y'all, we're going to go back in here and watch this webinar with Michelle and other members of my community. Again, if you're already ready, go up there and put your information in right where you see my face. Tap on there twice up there at the top. Tap on my face twice. That will take you to my website, which is www.teampaydaily.com. Teampaydaily.com. And you're going to get connected with me that way. All right, so here we go. Without further ado, let me flip the camera back around. This is also a tip for some of you that go live, that are or want to go live. You're doing digital affiliate marketing or whatever, and you may have a webinar or something. TikTok doesn't like you to. Now, Facebook and Instagram, and YouTube, they really don't care. You can have your camera flipped around, facing the screen, watching something, whatever. They don't care. But on TikTok, they really don't want you to do that so much. That's why I will, like I said, I hop in every now and then and flip the camera around and say something just so they know that I'm real. I'm not a bot. And I guess it's because they have so many, they don't like you to say that either. They have so many B rhymes with tots on this app that they don't want you, I guess, and they know it. And they do a horrible job at enforcing that, but whatever. Here we go.
Going on. I'm walking you through how to build your brand, grow your following, and convert with confidence. It's a short video I give you every day to keep you on track to grow a successful business. I love this. Michelle, she's celebrating her first 10K that she has made in the digital space, being inside our community. And look at this, 5,300 in 4 weeks and 1 day. And she goes, today, 4 weeks and 1 day ago, I launched my Legacy Builders business. My life has been changed forever. I am grateful. I'm just a normal mom living and loving my family. Isn't that absolutely awesome? She literally just posted this. And this is all from them promoting 4 different digital programs and loving to help other people get the education that they need. So if you love helping people, you will absolutely love this. Yes. So, and that again is from promoting these 4 different digital programs. Now, Cecilia, look at this. She just posted this 22 hours ago. She goes, today I got paid to take a nap. She was taking a nap and she made $900. I do need to share this with you about Cecilia, which I think is probably one of the coolest sayings about what we do. And that is, I'm a gal in Kansas who showed up and I wanted to build my business. I just wanted to see what I was capable of, and I truly wanted to change my family's life. Hence, that's why we call it the Legacy Builders program. It's not just here for you to make money. It's here for you to make a legacy and a change for your family. And one of my videos got pushed to South Africa. Like, what's the chances of that? Like, let's be real right now, right? And one of my videos got pushed to South Africa, and Cecilia's seen that video. And because of that, she has created a ripple effect in South Africa. So I would love for Cecilia to come on and share her story with you. Are you with me, my friend?
Oh, I am so here. I'm so here. Good evening, everybody from South Africa and from the Eastern Cape. Oh, have you know? Mama, I used to have a salon, and before that, 10 years, I had a daycare center. So I'm an angel baby mama. I've got 2 little boys up in heaven. I'm a cancer survivor. And then when my little girl was born, a week after her birth, I decided I'm not working for a boss anymore. I want to be the work from home mama. I want to never ever miss a milestone, because by that time, after that trauma, I knew the urgency of time. I knew the essence of seeing your children grow up. So I had a daycare center for 10 years. It served me well. I loved being there with my little girl. But it ended up when she turned 10 that I was no longer the mama next to the sports field. I wasn't the mom the teachers could depend on. I wasn't that present mom. I wasn't in the next milestone. So I decided, let me open up a nail salon, because you know what? I want to have control over my time. I want to have control over my finances. But what happened then is I hit a downward spiral. Small little town depended on clients only there. Every second, small little town depended on clients only there. Every second, third week, a new salon popped up. And when that happened, my throat closed up, because I knew I was already struggling to pay rent. I was already struggling to load electricity. I was already the mama crying in front of the food cupboards, or sitting in the shower having my breakdowns, trying to hide my tears from my daughter. I was tired, I was exhausted, working 15 hours a day, and it got to the point where I snapped at my little girl regularly because of all that pressure. So if you're the parent sitting on the other side that snapped, I just want to let you know, you're not alone. It is under pressure that does that to us. So there was this, my daughter was in grade 8. She came walking towards the car. I had a busy day at the salon. I told her, when I pick you up, you have to hurry. You have to run to the car, because I need to get back to the salon. And when she came towards the car, being 5 minutes late, I immediately snapped. But as I looked up, my little girl was already in tears. She had a bad day at school, and I just made it worse. That was my turning point. That was like, what I'm currently doing is not working. I am the overworked, exhausted mama. I'm still the mom saying no in the front of the counter if my child asks me for a chocolate that I can't even afford, even though I'm working 15 hours a day. So when I scrolled social media, I came across this beautiful mama, and she's like, I'm a mom of 5, I'm a mom of 6 and a grand of 5, and I've learned how to earn online using 2 hours a day. I just wanted my time back with my family. And I was like, oh word, I just want my time back with my little girl. Show me how. Now, the minute I clicked on that link, I thought, oh, bug, this is not going to work in South Africa because it's in dollars. But I decided to take a chance, and I took step 2. I jumped on a webinar just like this. So you already took 2 of the steps that I took before earning online, right? I jumped on a webinar like this. I saw normal moms and dads just like me telling their story on how they got started. And I decided I'm going to take this chance. The ripple effect has been amazing. I mean, there's 19 self-made South African multimillionaires, and then I'm currently on 4.5 million rand in my currency. It is insane. I literally, 5 months of doing this business, I flipped our zip code from the bush to the beach, because I always said one day when I'm all grown up, I'm going to live near the ocean. It took 5 months, and I grew up with digital marketing. I knew nothing. I had to ask my little girl I told her I'm going to make money on TikTok. And she's like, okay. I could see the face was like confused. My mama on TikTok. And I was like, okay, but now you need to show me, how do I make that first video? Because I had no clue. I had no clue. And my whole life changed around. But I love the purpose this business has given me, because the parents that I've been able to help in South Africa just to get started, get going, start earning online has been the most amazing feeling. This has not only enabled me to change my family's life, but it's given me purpose. It's giving me that satisfaction of I'm doing good. And while I'm doing good, I'm getting good. So Michelle, thank you so much. I can forever just be grateful that you showed up on social media, that you created that video, so that when I searched Google for a way to make money, the algorithms put you in front of me and said, hey, Michelle has got exactly what you need.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. I love your story. I love the fact that you have peace now in your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sleeping and making money? Who knew, right? Who knew?
So good. I love that. And you guys, she said something really interesting, and I want to share with you what she said. I don't know if you heard that, but she goes, I just was searching how to make money online. How many of you have ever searched how to make money online? Let me know in the chat. How many of you have ever searched that? And see, it's called the algorithms. When you search, the algorithms will push. Look at all the people that says, yes, me, 1,000 times, yes. What happens is people that are posting about making an income, the algorithms will push that content in front of them. That, my friends, is how you can make really good money online without ever spending any money on ads. I've never spent a dime on ads, and you don't need to when you understand the power of the algorithms. And that is what we teach you inside the program as well. So what I want to do real quick before I share with you how to get started, I want to see if Christelle is with us, because I would love for her. She's also in South Africa, and she didn't have the money when she got started. And I want you to hear her story, because I want you to be thinking about, imagine where her life would be today if she didn't get started. So you with us, my friend?
And Michelle.
Started. So you with us, my friend?
And Michelle, I hope you're well. Thank you so much for having me. Gracious. If I didn't have the money to get started, I would probably be sitting on the street with my children right now, because I was that mommy that lost not one, I lost 2 jobs within a period of 2 weeks. I was working for 2 foreign companies for like more than a year, so I thought I had job security, and within a period of 2 weeks, I lost both my jobs. A 46-year-old mom sitting on the couch, I couldn't get off the couch because I lost everything I'd worked for. That is the one thing that I've learned, that you don't have job security, and that you must make sure that you've got an additional income stream. So I did what everyone else does. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I was lying awake searching for an opportunity to make money online. I was Googling, how am I going to get out of debt? And I found this amazing opportunity. I found this Legacy Builder program. I found this on a similar webinar like you are on now. This is what I knew. This is what's going to change my life. This is what I've been praying for. It's solid. It's legit. It works. It's changing millions of lives. I mean, we are 18 South African millionaires through this program already. And I Googled it, and I did my research, but I didn't have the money to get started. After 3 weeks of Googling this and doing the research and watching everyone online and watching how everyone is making money and praying that I can be there, my mom said to me, okay, Christelle, do you really believe in this? And I said to Mom, with my whole heart. And my mom purchased my program for me. Oh my word, it was the best decision ever. That Christmas was the best Christmas that I've had in a very long time. I could buy Christmas gifts. I could buy my children what they needed. Fast forward, 6 months in, I purchased my first car cash. 8 months in, I purchased my mom the car cash for her birthday to say thank you for what she's done for me. My mom has given me the best gift that I could ever have asked for. And Michelle O'Neill's training has opened up worlds for me. I mean, I have learned skills to create my own community, to create my own programs, to create my own products, to create income streams. 23 income streams because of this program. Because of one skill that I've learned. I've learned how to make money online. I've learned how to make passive income so that I don't ever have to be that mommy that sits on the couch and wonder, how am I going to pay my groceries? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to feed my children? As a single mom losing her job, there is literally nothing worse. Guys, this is what you've been looking for. This is what's changing people's lives. I was that mommy that literally lost both my jobs, couldn't afford a loaf of bread. My mom had to purchase my groceries for me, to where I've earned in excess of 4.3 million rand through this program. One program that has taught me these skills. As a South African mommy, this is huge money. Even if you have to look at in US currency, I've earned over $230,000 through this lady that has changed my life, through a program that teaches me every day, through hand-holding. You know what is happening. You get training every single day. This is where it's at. If you're wondering if this works, it works. We are the proof that this works. Michelle, I could not, never in a million years can I thank you enough for what you have done for my children and I.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you. And I think about that a lot. Like, if you wouldn't have had the courage to borrow the money, like, think about where your life, I mean, that's 4 million in South Africa and less you would have today.
Yes, I know. I've owned 3 of my own businesses, and never with a real estate agency that I've owned, could I have earned this kind of income.
Right. Yes, I love that. And now you're leaving that legacy, and you created your own community and reoccurring income streams. And I'm so proud of you, my friend. Just so very proud of you.
It's so awesome.
And you guys, I want to share that with you, because if you don't have the money, it's interesting though. We'll come up with the money to pay $100 a month for a cell phone, right? Or how many apps do you have on your phone that's costing you $5 or $6? Or we have the money for Netflix, or we have the money for Hulu, right? Or Peacock, or YouTube, or all those different ones. We have the money for the things that we find that are important in our life. And we have a gal inside our community that she actually babysat and cleaned homes to get started, and now she's at over $500,000 because of this. So think about that. Now, I want to share with you how to get started, because y'all will always find the money if it's important enough to you. If you want to change bad enough, you'll find a way, right? So how to get started? Well, this is your moment with no tech stress, no ads needed, and just a step-by-step path. Here, Candace started July with a bang. She's already made $900 for July. How awesome is that? So this is what it looks like when you get started. You get immediate access to the program, okay? And you go where it says, click here to get started. We literally made it with an easy button. If you just follow it step by step, you will know what to do. We made it that simplified. Now today when you get started, you're going to get some extra bonuses, okay? You're going to get to be part of our digital growth community. You're going to get a Canva Cash course training that has a value of over $497. You guys, this is teaching you the simplicity of Canva. So if you want to create content in Canva to post on social media, you can. You're going to get my $1 million in 17 months blueprint. Is the exact steps that I followed to hit seven figures in 17 months. You're going to get access to that as well. You're going to get access to my 30-day market strategy growth plan. It's the exact strategy that I followed to build a brand new following on a brand new account. You're going to get how to start your own online business with the master resale rights industry. You're going to get 200 digital product ideas as well, and you're going to get mindset message marketing to your first million. Matter of fact, if you have a little bit of stinking thinking or a little bit of self-doubt, I would go watch this today. It will change your life. Like literally, you will get off of there with so much hope, and you will see a different future for your life if you implement this. And then you're also going to get your Invisible Empire Faceless Marketing training. You're going to get that will show you how to build a faceless brand. It even gives you a strategy how to make 6 figures in 12 months building a faceless brand. And you get all of that plus 4 income streams for only $900. But you're going to get $1,900 worth of products that you can sell. So the Legacy Builder sells for $900, the Digital Mastery for $600, the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, it sells for $300, and the Launchpad for $100. What if you sold just one of each of them a month? That's $1,900 a month. What if you sold one of each of them a week? That's $1,900 a week. Or what if you sold one of each of them a day? That's $1,900 a day that you could make off of products that are ready to go. You can plug in today and literally have income streams that are ready to go. Now, if that's not in your budget, you can launch your business with the Digital Mastery, and you can still get access to 3 income streams. You can launch your business with Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. You still get access to 2 income streams. And you can launch your business with the Launchpad and still get access to 1 income stream.
Okay, let me pause it here for a second. I'm going to flip the camera back around. Hey y'all, hey, if you're just joining me, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler. And hang on, I have 2 phones going here, so bear with me a second. Let me flip this one around on my Team Pay Daily. All right, y'all, so we're back. We're just watching the webinar. It's Friday night. I'm hanging out. I got on my yoga pants and whatnot, and we're just watching this webinar because I missed it earlier in the week, so I'm like, I need to watch the webinar, because a big part of being successful in anything you do, right, is being what we call coachable. Coachable is so simple that all coachable means is that you do what the coach tells you to do, right? So it's just like playing sports. Like when I was in school, I was a gymnast, and I was in the choir, and I was a cheerleader, and I did a couple other things, but I listened to the coaches. When they said do this, I did that. When they said do this, I did that. So I've always been coachable. I used to do Primerica a long time ago, and I was like one of the top recruiters in the country. Now, why is that? Let me tell you something. That was life insurance. People don't want to talk about life insurance and dying and stuff like that. Nobody wants to talk about that. So getting people to purchase that is really difficult. It's very rewarding because you're actually helping people, but it's also hard because people don't want to talk about that. And it's just like people don't want to talk about things that are unpleasant. So the thought of, you're not being here anymore, that's unpleasant. So I never really talked about that part of it. I talked about the dreams that people had, and what if you just had that set up, your family was protected, you were set up, and you never had to worry about that part of it again, right? Because it was already done. Hey, y'all, I'm not going to have a co-host right now because I'm actually doing a webinar, but thank you. Maybe we'll do that a little bit later. But anyway, so yeah, so I lost my train of thought. Sorry. See, y'all don't have to be perfect to do this, because obviously I'm not perfect. If I was, I would just, I don't know what I would be doing if I was perfect, but I probably wouldn't even be doing this. To tell you the truth, I love digital marketing. I would probably be doing this because I actually love business, and I love marketing, and I love helping people. And so this would be a way. Anyway, point is, you don't have to know how to do something before you do it. That's why this program is perfect, because it's beginner friendly. You don't have to know any tech skills. You don't have to have a following. You don't have to go to try to recruit friends and family and accost strangers in the mall and all that other stuff and be in people's DMs. Hey, do you keep your options open? Or, oh, I saw you were also in the master resale rights, or whatever it is, the things that they have people DM. And here's the other thing. I will never DM you. I will never message you first. I don't do crypto. I don't do Forex and Bitcoin. So I'll never ask you about how your trading is going. All that stuff is spammers. If you see it, if they're pretending to be me, it's not me. If you leave from this live and somebody sends you a message saying, hey, I saw you on the live, it's not me. The way you're going to be connected with me is you're going to go up there to the link in my bio. So right on this phone, either my Team Pay Daily or my Kara Revells Crittenton, I gotta move my puzzle piece. Okay, so if you've been on lives and people talk about moving their puzzle pieces, this is the puzzle piece. So it's gonna pop up on my other phone in a little bit, and I'll show y'all on my Team Pay Daily what it looks like too. But anyway, that just lets TikTok know that it tells you that you've been on for an hour. And also lets TikTok know that you're not a thing that rhymes with tots and lots and rots. It starts with a D, but they don't like you to say that word. So anyway, we're going to go back into this live and let me one more time tell you guys what to do. I'm going to give you the steps to do. If you know you're already interested, you're ready to take control of your life and your money, and you're inspired by Michelle and all the folks that we've seen so far on here, my two South African ladies. We've got 18 self-made millionaires in South Africa, you guys, because of this program. Awesome. And we've got a couple of people already. Michelle, of course, has already made $1 million in 17 months using this exact same program with a brand new TikTok account with 0 followers and all of that. And that's what the beautiful thing about this is, because you don't have to have followers. We're going to teach you every single thing you need to know. And if you missed it, Michelle gives you something to do every day. We get a prompt. I'm sorry on my Kara Revel's Critton. I'm really trying to get this phone because I didn't charge it before I started. So now I'm trying to charge it and it's just doing a whole bunch of crapola that it doesn't need to be doing. So, hey, y'all. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I am a world traveler and a serial entrepreneur. I've had some sort of business since I was 5 years old. Yes. 5 years old. And I'm just here trying to set people free. Free from the 9 to 5 and the daily grind and the stress, strain, and struggle and all of that other stuff. And just like I said, if you're ready, go ahead, hit that link in my bio. Now, Michelle was just explaining the 4 different programs. Here's what I encourage everybody to do. Go up there, purchase the $300 bundle, right? And it's a passive daily blueprint. You're going to purchase that bundle. You can do installments, so don't have to worry about doing it all up front tonight. You can do installments. When you go on there and watch the little short video from her and all that, it's going to explain step by step everything to do. And then you'll see the options where you purchase, and you're going to do the installments. Now, if you want to do it all at one time, that's cool too. That's what I did it all at one time. But you can do the installments as well and get started, because the sooner you get started, the sooner you could be on your way to making, a whole goo gobs of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? Can I guarantee that you're going to make what Michelle made or these other people made? Of course not. I'm on a mission, though, to help 100 families, set them free this year, right? And within the next 12 months, I want to set all these people free. And I want to help 100 families earn 6 figures from their phone. And the reason that's so exciting to me is because guess what? If I help 100 people earn 6 figures from their phone, guess what that means? That I've also earned 6 figures from my phone using this exact same. So it can be done. We see people are already doing it. Here's the other thing. If you keep seeing people that are earning income online, making money from their phones, whatever you want to call it, there's a reason. There's no such thing as coincidence. That reason is that you're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing this. This world is going kind of Lady Gaga on us, right? You got to take control of everything you can control. Now, I know I'm a lot of times I'm a happy type of person. I'm upbeat, positive. But when I tell you this world is going kind of crazy, y'all already know what's going on. Love it or hate it, all these changes are happening. Lots of things are being done. Some people love the changes, some people hate the changes, especially if you're in the U.S., you know what I'm talking about. And the things that affect the U.S. affect the rest of the world. That's just the way it is. So let's take control of our own economy. Let's get to this bag and let's do it together. Now, this is not MLM. There's no uplines. There's no downlines. Nobody gets any money. You get 100% profit. That's why I love having you guys sit on these webinars, because you get to hear it straight from Michelle. And also, if you want to see the replay of the entire webinar, just go put in your information. Go to the top of my screen right there. Tap right there twice, and it's going to take you to my website. You're going to get an email from me. Put in that email replay, and I will send you the replay of the webinar. So you will be able to see the entire thing. So let's get back. We're going to watch the end of this, and then I'll hop on again at the very end and give y'all some more information. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I will answer them as soon as we're done. And again, if you want to get started, go up there to link in my bio, get started. If you're not following me, follow me. I will follow you back as long as you're not a spammer, scammer, sugar daddy. If you're a real account, I will follow you back. All right, y'all, here we go. Let me flip my cameras back around so we can enjoy the rest of the webinar. All right, let me see. Hopefully, I did something. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to flip this one around too.
You're going, oh my gosh, this sounds really good. I want to do this, but do I have enough time? So what I want to do is I want to have Amy share with you. You guys, she was working 2 jobs when she launched this, and she was able to quit both jobs and make 6 figures in 9 months with having jobs. And that is what is so exciting. She's definitely the billboard for the fact that time is not the problem because of our automated system. So Amy, I'm going to let you take it away.
Thank you. And I want to add single mom of 3 kids to the 2 jobs, right? But that's the reason that I took notice to this opportunity. You guys, I wasn't even on social media. My daughter literally put me on TikTok to watch her videos. That's how I came across Michelle's video. I never thought I could do something like this. I was in the trucking industry. I literally was waitressing nights, weekends, holidays. I just wanted my time back with my kids. But I immediately told myself, I don't have enough time. I'm already behind just having time with my kids. How could I try something I know nothing about, right? But then I started researching what she was talking about, just like you're doing right now. And I said, wait a minute, it's done for me. The website's done. Everything's done. I've just got to learn how to market, like Michelle was saying. And I'm like, I can learn. I'm willing to try this. You guys, I wasn't looking to be a millionaire. All I wanted was my time back with my kids. Enough to stop working too much. That's all I really wanted. But here's the thing. I didn't know anything about social media or the online world or even marketing, okay? What I did know is I had to fix not having enough time with my children. I was losing relationships with them. I seen it happening before my eyes. And as a mom, that gave me everything that I needed to do something different. Working 18 hours a day for years wasn't working for us. Okay? So here's what happened. I said, go for it. I've never done something like this, but I had hope. Maybe this will work for me. I'll give it a few years. Maybe I can quit one of the jobs, get that time back with my kids. I just wanted to cook dinner again. I just wanted to sit down to dinner with my children again. And it had been a very long time. So I plugged into this program. I plugged into the Zooms, the free Zooms that are offered. And I just followed the 2-hour workday like Michelle laid out, right? So on my breaks and on my lunches, on my way to work, I was listening to the trainings. And it started clicking for me. And in 10.5 weeks, you guys, I was able to walk away from not one of those jobs, but both of those jobs. And become a stay-at-home mom for the first time in over 30 years. I didn't care if I could just cover the bills, have a little bit of extra to go and do things with my kids. That's all I wanted from this. And it blew my mind, the online world and the opportunities out there, right? I've been here now 26 months. I've made over 10 grand every single month since I started.
Yes.
I've never made 100K in a year, much less in 9 months. Are you kidding me? But coming from somebody that had no time, I'm telling you, you will find the time. Because if you look at what you do every single day, you waste a lot of time doing absolutely nothing.
So true.
Scrolling, right? And I realized that I could find the 15 minutes here and there. And my kids are grateful for it today. Their mom is back in their life. I'm sending my daughter to law school, which was always a dream of hers. We've been able to do things together that I could have never done. No more canceled vacations. No more telling them, no, I can't be there, I've got to work. Because this business, being fully automated, all you need is a cell phone, baby, and you can make money. I didn't realize that either. But now that's how we are living, because we're learning every day how to do it. That's what this opportunity is. Get your time back. Don't have any more regrets. Thank you, Michelle.
Yay!
So, question for you.
Hey, I'm going to pause right there for 1 second because something that Amy just said, and I didn't know. See, this is why I love our community, because we're not doing network marketing, no MLM. We're not in competition with each other. We're in community with each other, right? So we can feel free to support each other and really not support each other in that fake way, because I've done network marketing. I don't have anything against a really well done network marketing company. That's actually one of the reasons that I ended up finding this program in the first place. Was I had a product, they don't like to say weight loss. Shh, don't tell them I told you. I had a lose inches product, and we were trying to figure out how to market it on social media. And so that's, long story short, I mean, it was a little workaround, but that's how I came into finding about this program. So the fact that it's not MLM, it's not network marketing, it's not like Rhymes with Ramway or Berberife or any of those things. We're free to really celebrate each other, not in that way like, oh yeah, and not in a jealousy way, but in a wow, look at you, go girl, go boy, you're doing it, so I can do it, and I can get inspiration. And not only that, we support each other, like really support each other. People will come in from the community and hop on my lives. There may be some people from DGC on here right now, so shout out. Shout out to my DGC community, because we can really, really support each other and feel happy for each other. And it's a source of inspiration rather than a source of jealousy. Now, that's not to say that sometimes you won't feel like, wow, you know, I've been at it for X amount of time and I haven't had the success that somebody had, and they were only doing it for a little while and it took me. Now, yeah, of course, there's always the thing like you think, what are they doing different or better that you're doing? But really, it's just the fact that everybody's different. There's a learning curve. We all have a learning curve. You know, this is a business though. So think about any business that you've ever heard of. Typically, you don't open up your business and tomorrow you're in profit. But here with this, that could happen. Like we have the whole launch to profit in 7 days thing, which I'm about to redo that and do it again. So it's really cool. And so Amy, so back to what I was saying about being able to celebrate. I just found out that Amy's daughter is in law school on this live, right? Why am I so excited about that? Because my daughter's in law school. She just finished up her 2nd year of law school, and she's about to, my daughter and my son-in-law are about to have my first grandbaby. So yeah. I'm also excited about the fact that I can help her create a program. I can help her market her law skills and things like that. She's already a published author. She does talks and stuff like that. So it's exciting to know that Amy's daughter is about to enter law school. My daughter's in her 2nd year, so maybe my daughter could give her daughter tips, right? So, and my daughter's at the top of her class in law school in Puerto Rico, all in Spanish. It's crazy. So anyway, like I said, if you already know that you're ready, if you're interested and you want to just find out more information, go up there to the link in my bio, put in your information, Get the free guide that I have for you, the Freedom Blueprint, you guys, because that's what my goal is, to set people free to help 100 families earn 6 figures this year online. That's the goal. That's what I want to do. So we're going to go back in and we're going to listen to the rest of this webinar. I only got a couple of minutes left, and let's hear what the next person has to say. All right, so let me put you over there, TK Daily. Sorry, y'all. And let me put my other phone. Let me flip you guys around and go back. And so we're talking to Amy was the last person who was talking, and she was talking about how she was a single mom with 3 kids, 0 time, because she was working literally 18 hours a day at 2 jobs, and she managed to fit this into the nooks and crannies of her day. All right.
What has the community done for you, like being part of a community? Because, you didn't have experience. Like, what about the community? Because
I am just going to say right now that I was a lot like you. I knew I needed some type of support, right? And just having a community of people that can say, oh, this is what I would do, or this is what I did, or to just jump on a Zoom, whether I was driving to my job or whether I was on lunch break. I could get on that free Zoom and I could learn things that I didn't know. But I also got the support that I needed if I didn't understand something. A lot of these ways to make money out there, they don't give you that, where you can just ask a simple question and 50 people are going to answer you, give you a different perspective, or just say, here, I'm here to help. And without this community, I would have never made a dime. I'm just telling you that right now. The products are amazing, all of that, but it's the community support that kept me going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I actually was still in the community. I know you've been in it for a while, but share, you guys. This is what our community looks like. And this is what I love, because this program, you do get 4 income streams. You can promote them if you want, so you can learn and earn at the same time. But as you see what people are learning inside the program, see 54,100 people right now. There's 241 in the community right now, but look at this. She just launched her own community. Look, they just added their own ebook. They just got more followers on school. They just had their first sale in 9 days. There's $1,200 in 2 days ready. Just get started. Their win. 2 people in their email. Leveling up. We do have a certification as well, so you can have a more understanding and be certified in the licensed reseller rights industry. Look, $900, $900, a huge win at another product. Look at that. Like, this is what you see going on inside the community. See this? Awesome. But look, watch this. See how many there are? Check this out. There are 29,000 pages, and there's like 30 to 40 on every single page. That's what we're talking about. But watch this. We are a global business. See this map here? This is so fun. Look at this. This is our community. We are literally all over the world. Like, literally all over the world. Isn't this so amazing? But now, if you guys are in the U.S., and if you're like, but is it saturated? Well, the U.S. has, what, 5,000, 6,000... What? So we have under 20,000 in the U.S. Is that not wild? Like, you can become a multi-millionaire just in the United States. Where there's 19 South Africa self-made millionaires, and in South Africa there's what, 4, 5, 6,000, a little over 6,000 in South Africa. Sky's the limit. Like, the opportunity is absolutely amazing. Look at New Zealand over here, 247 just in New Zealand alone. Look at in Japan area. I mean, we're all over. We are a global business, but that just lets you guys know. Even Iceland, we got some up there in Iceland and Finland. I mean, we are literally all over the world. This has got to be probably Hawaii. I don't know. I mean, we are literally everywhere. And that's what I wanted to share that with you, because you're in business for yourself, but definitely not in business by yourself. Like, I'll show you this right here. This is the freedom spirit we have going on, that you would start with day one, that you go over your vision, embrace the learning curve, like how to learn, your shoulds, your blueprint to success, your perfect customer, what type of content to create, the power of social media, which platform is right for you, going viral, your freedom machine, tracking system. I mean, you literally are giving every single thing you need as you're able to learn these skills so you can leave that legacy for your family. Now, real quick before we go here, I did want to see if Tim was on here. I didn't get a message him before, but I'll see. Tim, are you able to share?
Absolutely. Are you kidding? Let's go.
How are you?
Oh, man.
I love Tim. He has the best hair.
Every day
And he's from Philly,
like
I am.
It's a new day, but it's like, I mean, it's really new. Like, it's...
You look really good in that Dallas gray, by the way.
I have to be reminded I'm from Pennsylvania and Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. So I'm just going to say, I love you. Guys, I'm over the moon. I'm a 58-year-old dad of 5 that just loves golf and just loves life. But my story didn't start there. I get so inspired hearing all these other stories because you get to be in this community of so many people going in one direction. And there's something really special about that. But my story doesn't start there. I actually worked corporate. I'm very different than a lot of people in here. But this is for all you corporate people that think that you don't have a way out. I got to tell you something. I helped build a company, and I really mean this. I took a retail company from 300 retail stores to 1,000 stores
talking about
in 4 different countries. That was part of my team, and that was my role. And what is really, really incredible about that role is my butt was owned by that company. You know, I didn't just have an income. I had a multi-six-figure income at that role. But I also had 4 girls go to college, 4 kids go to college. So yes, I made an income in corporate America, but that income went to college. So, and I didn't get to save all the money I wanted for retirement, a little bit of debt here and there, but nothing really catastrophe. But here's what I can tell you. I worked 7 days a week, literally because I had a phone and a laptop. Like that phone and laptop are the anchors that will kill your dreams. Be very clear on that. When I saw this, they laid me off. I came home for about 9 months thinking, no problem, I'll get a job. It's not going to be a big deal. But as I got to be home, I got to decompress. I'm in my kitchen. My wife is pouring me a glass of wine. And I don't like wine. I wanted something else, but she poured it anyway and gave it to me. Like I was going to change, you know. But it was in those moments that when my wife gave me the glass of wine, it was just like, and it was in the afternoon, it was like kind of a date moment. And I was just like, and I had to get ready for going on a plane ride to finalize another interview. I live in California. I was being flown to North Carolina. And in those moments, I was like, I want to stay home with my wife. We've been together for 34 years. I want to stay home with her. She's like really cool. I like her, man. This is pretty cool. And then it's in those moments I get on a plane the next day and I go to these states. I do the dog and pony show, as I call it in corporate, and I'm sitting in front of 4 people. And I do the whole day. They show me everything, and they drive me back to the airport to have a lunch and dinner and all that. And I get on that plane, and it was just like, hey, we'll be in touch tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and make you an offer. And I get on the plane, and I had those moments where I'm out there, and I'm like, man, I just don't want to do this crap again. I just don't. There's got to be more. Put in the comments more if you ever felt like there's got to be more.
Have you ever felt like there's got to be more?
And I did this at least 4 flights to different states from where I was in California. And here's another thing. I got to really know the kids, like individuals. Like they're all individuals. They all have different personalities. And there's definitely one personality, well, we get along with them, but then they say they're a Dallas fan. How do you do that in a home of Philadelphia fans? There's always the one, right? The one that always gets you. Even y'all know
got one smart one in there.
Yeah, there's always one. And like, where did that come from? Your mother's child. My point was this, and I'm just going to wrap it up this way. This business has changed every possible thing in my life, and it's given me so many opportunities. See, the thing is if you're not where you want to be right now, it's because you're not hanging out with the right people. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying you're not hanging out with the right people. See, since I've been in this community, I've had so many blessings and so many more opportunities to grow financially, to read, to put the right stuff in my head. I mean, I even tell people, like I was just talking this morning to a bunch of my people here. I say, reading, putting the right things in your head, it's so important. See, I'm telling you, if you're going to become a millionaire, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, it's easier than you ever could possibly think in today's day and age. You just got to be willing. Rich Dad, Poor Dad simply summed it up. Rich Dad's going to say, how can I do this? So some of you may not have the money right now, but you got to put it, the question has to be, how can I do this? Then Poor Dad sits there and goes, I don't have the money. It's just a different thought process. I guarantee you one thing. If you have plugged into this and you get around the right people that I know you'll be around, there's not one person that won't help you get to where you need to get to. The community is incredible. Be very clear on that. You need support. I don't care who you are. You need support. Don't do this alone. And here's the other thing, and I'll leave it. This is my final note, is it's July. It's Christmas almost. If you started this today and you plug in, I'll just say this. The community, everything is step by step. I'm 58 years old. Never in my wildest dreams I'd be sitting here like in my kitchen with a neat little light, kids in the other room, and just sitting there bugging the hell out of me going, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? I wouldn't trade those moments for the world because I made a different choice. The rest of your 6 months for the rest of the year could be so different than what you could possibly imagine. It's just a choice. So I hope you make that choice for you, not for us. We're already here, but this choice is for you. So the question really comes down to is not how bad do you want it, not bad, like your choice is that question, that answer, right? How do I do this? How do I get there? And it's just a yes first. You got here, you got this far, it's that yes first. And then tomorrow just starts rolling a little snowball, and then all of a sudden it gets to be bigger. The next thing you know, you're going to have a snowman. And then it just starts. So just start. Don't worry about anything else. Just start. That's it.
So true. Thank you so much for sharing. I love it. And you guys, just like Tim says, just start. And to get started, all you got to do is get back with the person that invited you. They sent you an email. If you scroll to the bottom of that email, there's a PS in that email. Click on that email. It will take you directly to their website. You can check out all 4 programs. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. After you go through their website, if you have any questions, email them. If not, get started. It is the beginning of the month. The first thing you're going to do once you get started, you're going to get inside our community, introduce yourself, let us know that you were on the webinar, you were excited, you're ready to get started, share us your goals, and then start on the 90-day freedom sprint. And let's just change your life. See what you're capable of in the rest of 2025. So thanks, everybody. Have an awesome day. We appreciate you, and we look forward to working with you and seeing you inside the community.
All right, you guys. Let me flip the camera back around.
This video right here.
This off. And that is it. That wraps up the webinar. I hope y'all enjoyed that because we do these webinars a couple of times a week, but I really want y'all, like, if you're already interested, you know you're interested, you're excited about what you've seen, you're like, I want Dr. Struggle Bus, Kara, help me, get free, set them free, then go up there to the link in my bio and get that freedom blueprint. If you are seeing this at a later time, let me start back again, just in case you just joined me. Hey, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler, and I'm here to set people free. Yes, free from the stress and the strain of the daily grind, free from all of the things that you don't want to do to get to the life you want, whatever that looks like for you. There's 50,000 plus people inside of our community. Every single person has a different story. See, my background is not like Amy's background, right? I came from the corporate world and all of this stuff, and I created a multi-million-dollar corporation offline, and I've been an entrepreneur doing something since I was 5 years old, and not one single thing of that helps me to do this. Why? Because I didn't know how to do digital marketing. I learned just like my mentor Michelle learned. Michelle was able to earn $1 million in 17 months, starting with a brand new TikTok account, you guys. 0 followers, no tech skills. This is not MLM, so there's no uplines, downlines. You don't have to call people. You don't have to DM people. You don't have to do any of that to win over here. So my goal is to help 100 families earn 6 figures from their phone. Why am I so excited to do that? Because I know if you win, then I win. And here's what else I know. Success leaves clues. If you do what successful people do, then you have got to get the results that successful people get. So go ahead, put in your information, get the free guide, get your free freedom guide. It's free, you guys. Join us on the 90-day sprint and let's get going. I will talk to you guys later. I do go live every single day on TikTok, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I know I didn't get to do a bunch of shout outs, but I really appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. So have a great